Welcome, everybody, to another episode of the Talking with Heroes talk show program. I am Bob Calvert, the founder of Talking with Heroes, talkingwithheroes.com. But if you want to find out the latest that's been happening, especially throughout 2016, videos and audios programs, go to thankyoufforyourservice.us, left column. And behind the camera, somebody that you may have seen on videos early this year is Matthew Burke with 10can.us. And we'll be doing a video episode with him in a couple of minutes also. But we're here at the 2016 R4Alliance.org National Conference. We're going to do a whole series of about 10-minute video episodes so you all can hear from people with the different organizations and what they're doing. And but there's also going to be some longer episodes with some of the speakers coming out later on YouTube. And right now we have one of the speakers at the conference. It's an organization called Challenge America, and I'm here with Dennis Blaney, who's a director of operations, challengeamerica.com. Welcome, Dallas.
Thank you.
Thank you. It's really quite impressive to hear all the stuff. I know we can't do all of it, but
Sure.
But we'll have your what you did talk.
Okay.
Also,
that's great.
Yeah.
Great.
So anyway, start out. Tell a little bit about yourself. What's your background that led you to what you're doing?
Okay. Well, I'm a veteran, so I was in the Navy. I was a crypto tech, so I did Morse code, intercepting, not decoding really, but back in the Cold War. And then I was a river rafting guide all across the United States and Central America for about 20 years while I was going to college and graduate school, and I got a PhD in political science and international relations that focused specifically on the role that nonprofits play in international relations in terms of shaping global policy and politics. And so out of that, it was a strange pathway, to be honest. It's not something I would have thought I'd land into, but this has been a really good fit for me, and I really enjoy the work that I'm doing, trying to help veterans and military families get access to the resources they need to live sustainable, healthy lives.
Okay. I like the way you said that, a strange pathway. If my daughter had not shocked me in '02 by going in the Army, I probably never would have ever dreamed of doing anything like this.
It's just how life is sometimes.
Life is like that sometimes. So tell us a little bit about Challenge America, and then also lead into why you're here.
Okay.
Why the R4 Alliance and all that.
Okay. Thank you. So Challenge America is a national nonprofit organization that connects military members, veterans, and their families to resources in their local communities. Our mission begins at the date of oath. So at the moment someone puts their hand up, takes the oath, through the date of separation and beyond. And we really try to expand the focus beyond what many other organizations do to include veterans and military families, as well as veterans from all service eras, not just since 9/11 or whatever. And the reason Challenge America is here is that we were born out of Challenge Aspen. Challenge Aspen is a very large, successful adaptive recreation program. And so it was out of that connection with Challenge Aspen that we made contact with the R4 Alliance. And we spoke with Bert at length about the possibility of partnering and how we could leverage our collective strengths to the benefit not only of the R4 partners, but also ultimately of the veterans and military families we're all trying to serve.
So kind of what I gained out of your talk earlier is what your strength is, what your main priority is helping the nonprofits, helping the groups that are helping the veterans.
Yeah,
Talk a little bit about that.
Okay. So in much the same way that many of the nonprofits that are here today focus on individual veterans and individual military families and see those as their constituents, Challenge America increasingly is coming to see veteran nonprofits as our constituents, because we see a significant need for fundraising, for professionalization, for basic support and services. For example, one of the programs we've implemented is a website development program for veteran-related nonprofits so that they can improve their ability to communicate more effectively with the veterans and military families they're trying to serve. So we're going to try to support as many veteran-related nonprofits as we can with fundraising support. Every veteran nonprofit needs fundraising support with those professionalization services. So, for example, learning the techniques of running a veteran nonprofit more effectively. So, program evaluation, marketing, all of those things that go into the backside of running a nonprofit that many people don't think about, those are the kinds of support services we want to provide to veteran-related nonprofits. So basically, at the end of the day, we want to make it easier for the people who run these organizations to be able to spend more time interacting with the veterans and military families they really want to serve, as opposed to working in an office and trying to figure all this stuff out on their own.
That's great. Well, I appreciate it very much. I look forward to working with you. I have a feeling that, before I came out here, I was putting on Twitter, Facebook about collaboration.
Oh, yeah.
And this is like, all these videos we're going to do here, people watching are going to realize this is real.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's going to grow. I'm watching it.
Yeah, and I think it's been a long time coming. One of the things I mentioned in my talk was that the Joint Chiefs of Staff issued a white paper about 2 or 3 years ago called The Sea of Goodwill that really highlighted the large number of veteran-related nonprofits in the U.S., but also the high degree of fragmentation, meaning that they all tended to work in their own silos, and for good reason, because many are working on a shoestring budget, and it costs money, it costs time to establish relations between organizations. And so if you can have an institution, or if you can have an umbrella organization that eases that burden, that makes it easier for them to reach out to and to trust and to collaborate, then you're going to get more of that collaboration, I think, and that's one of the services we would like to provide.
Well, I appreciate you sharing all that. ChallengeAmerica.com. One of the things I like to, before we end the program, is give you an opportunity to give a shout out to our troops, and of course we have a lot more deployed again.
No, absolutely. And, thank you so much for your sacrifice and in addition, for the sacrifices your families make. Because we know that when someone takes an oath, and I know from personal experience, when someone takes an oath, it's not just that individual entering the service, it's also their family that's entering the service as well. And so we appreciate all the sacrifices you're making on our behalf. So thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah,
thank you for your service to our country and for continuing to serve.
Thank you.
Well, folks, this is another episode here from the R4 Alliance National Conference. All these videos I've been doing over the years, I always ask the same thing. If you like what you're seeing, you like what you've heard, please share it on any social media you're on, any way you can, especially to the people that would want to know about this, veterans, active duty military, first responders, and their families. So we'll be back with more from the 2016 R4Alliance.org National Conference.